Hello, let's work on chapter 1 test, question number 4. This is the answer sheet to group quiz. So, chapter 1 test, question number 4. Okay, we have these vertical angles, 4x minus 30 degrees, 5x minus 70 degrees, and you want to find x, and then measure of each angle has been asked in the question. So you would say 4x. Vertical angles are equal, so 4x minus 30 is the same thing as 5x minus 70. To solve that, you add 30 to both sides. Then you would have negative 40. And then 5x equal to 4x. You take away 5x from both sides. You have negative x is equal to negative 40. To isolate x, you divide both sides by negative 1, or you can multiply both sides by negative 1. So as a result, x is 40. So in order to find the measure of each angle, you would say 4 times 40 minus 30, and that is equal to 160 minus 30, which is equal to 130 degrees is the angle of this one. If you use the second one, you would get the same thing. If you say 5 times 40 minus 70, that is equal to 200 minus 70, which is the same thing as 130 degrees. Vertical angles are equal. Next question. Question 5. You would have alternative interior angles, 8x plus 14, and then 10x minus 10. Alternative interior angles are equal to each other. This is question number 5. So they are equal as well. So you would have 8x plus 14 is equal to 10x minus 10. And from here you subtract 8x from both sides. 14 equals to 2x minus 10. You add 10 to both sides. So you have 2x equal to 24. Divide both sides by 2. So x is equal to 12. But again, you're looking for the measure of the angle, so you need to replace it here. You would have 10 times 12 minus 10, or you can use 8x plus 14. So that would be 120 minus 10, which is 110 degrees. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Question number 6. You have 3 angles of a triangle, and you know the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180. So I'm going to just write them out here. One of them is 2x plus 18, so plus 20x plus 10 plus 32 minus 2x is equal to 180. 2x and 2x cancel, so that would be gone. Then you would have 20x on this side, 18, 10, 32. That would be 60 plus 60 is equal to 180. We take away 60 from both sides. So 20x is equal to 120. X is, we divide both sides by 20. So x is 6. So knowing that x is 6, this angle right here is 2x plus 18. So 2x plus 18, which is 12 plus 18, that is 30. So this angle is 30 degrees. This angle right here is 20x plus 10. So 20x plus 10, that's equal to 120 plus 10 is 130. So that's 130 degrees. You may add these two, which is 160, and then knowing from 180 you have 20 more. Or you can use the third angle formula. It's 32 minus 2x that I replaced x by 6, which that is 20. So 20 degrees angle of the line. Okay. Going to question number 8. Since I'm not allowing calculator on this exam, something like number 8 could be on the next exam. I don't want you to do all that calculation in your head. But if you have 70 degrees, 18 minutes, and 36 seconds, that would be 70 plus 18 over 60 plus 36 over 360. So from here, 70 plus, and then you can use your calculator in fact from here to just get the answer. Okay, just use your calculator, 70 times 5. Going to the next question, number 10. It says find an angle of least positive measure that is coterminal with each angle. So I'm going to do for all three of them. A, 390. You want to find the least positive that is coterminal. So if 360 is one full circle, you need to go 30 degrees more to get to 390 degrees. So in order to find that, you just say 390 minus 360 because you take away one of the rows or rounds of going around the circle. So that's 30 degrees. B, it says negative 80 degrees. So then you would add 360. It's equal to 280 degrees. And that's the least positive. So if you think of 280, that would be on the fourth quadrant. So if negative 80, it's going to be somewhere here, same as 280, because 270 is right here, 10 280 degrees. And then C, 810 degrees. So you need to take away 360s until it's less. So 2 times 360 should do it. That is 720. 810 minus 720 is 90 degrees. Okay, the next question. Number 12. Length of a shadow, a vertical pole 30 feet long. Cast a shadow of 8 feet long. So here is a vertical pole that is 30 feet. And then cast a shadow 8 feet long. So here is the shadow. How long would the shadow of 40 feet pole be at the same time and place? So then you want to see if you had the same time, same place, then what would be the shadow? So if you had 40 feet, then what would have been the shadow here? So I'm going to say, okay, if you create a triangle, another triangle right here, since it's the same time, same place, so these two are going to be similar triangles, knowing that all three angles are the same. So then, in order to calculate them, you use the similar triangles. 30 over 40 is equal to 8 over x. So 30x is equal to 320. Divide both sides by 30. X is 32 over 3. And then you can just round that number using your calculator, or you can just use it as x, which is 10.6. You can just use your calculator. But again, since the calculator is not allowed on the test, you can just use the rounding, or you can just leave it as fractions. So you can just say that's about 10 feet long. Okay, next question. Number 13. There are two triangles again. One is 15, 20, 25. The other one is x, y, and 10. It says find the unknown side length in this pair of similar triangles. Then you would say x over 15 is equal to, so just to get similar sides, and then y over 20, proportion of corresponding sides are equal. So, and then you would say 10 over 25. If you start, the numerators are all for the smaller triangle, the denominators are for the bigger one. So just make sure you have the correct correspondence. Okay, you cannot do it all three together. You can start with two of them and then go to the third one. So you would say y over 20 is equal to 10 over 25. So that's 25y equal to 200. Cross multiplication, you divide both sides by 25. Y is equal to 8. So now that you have y, you can replace it and then find it.